Hello friends, welcome to UPSC Logics and my name is Siddharth and today I am going to discuss the Dandi March 1930. So at the age of 61, Gandhiji took Dandi March and he covered almost a distance of 241 miles from Sabarmati Ashram to a place called Navsari where Dandi is situated. So this march started on 12th of March 1930 and ended on 5th of April and took almost 24 days. So we can imagine that Gandhiji actually walked 10 to 12 miles a day, and this particular march was widely covered through newspapers and newsreels all over the world. So it brought the Indian independence movement into picture and told the British that India was going to take its independence sooner or later. So let us have a look at some of the key facts that are related to the Dandi March 1930. Now in the Lahore session in December 1929 and in fact on 31st of December 1929, the flag of Poon Swaraj or complete independence was flown by the Indian National Congress. 26 January was observed as the Independence Day 1930 and Gandhiji called out to the people of India and said that it was a crime against God and man to submit to the satanic British rule. So he started his campaign by breaking the salt laws, and in fact it was the Dandi March that he took to break these salt laws, and this was against the 1882 Salt Act that actually monopolized the production of salt to the Britishers. So it was only the Britishers who could actually produce and sell salt, and if Indians had to produce salt they had to pay taxes on it. Now the Dandi March started 12th of March 1930 and ended on 5th of April. So the total number of satyagrahis that Gandhiji took with him was 78. That included 2 Muslims, 1 Christian and the rest were Hindus. And the total distance of 241 miles was covered during these 24 days. And the age of Gandhiji at that point of time was 61 years. So you can imagine how old Gandhiji was, and we retire at the age of 60 while Gandhiji was taking this particular Dandi March. And the day of rest was also declared, that was Monday, on which they did not walk. So you can very well imagine that how many miles a day Gandhiji actually walked during this particular salt satyagraha. Now let us have a look at some of the other facts that are related to the Dandi March or the salt satyagraha. So Gandhiji had nominated Vittal Bhai Patel in case he was arrested during the salt march or the Dandi March. And Jawaharlal Nehru was arrested in relation to the salt satyagraha on April 14, 1930. Gandhiji was arrested on 20th of April 1930. So Jawaharlal Nehru was arrested and was imprisoned for 6 months. And the town that was taken over by the satyagrahis for a week, and this was during the Dharsana satyagraha, and this town that was taken up was Surat. And Motilal Nehru had said that like the historic march of Ramchandra to Sri Lanka, the march of Gandhi will be a memorable one. This particular salt march is also known as the white flowing river. So if this question comes, what is the white flowing river? This was the Dandi March, because everybody who walked in this march was wearing white, and therefore it seemed like there was a river flowing to Dandi in Navsari. So with the Dandi March, salt became the symbol of India's will to freedom. This salt satyagraha lasted for another 2 months, and once the monsoon arrived, this particular salt satyagraha died down. So by the end of 1935, the British had taken back the salt monopoly. What this event actually did for the Indian psyche was to bring together all the Indians once again. In fact, after this particular Dandi March, the Congress distanced itself from Gandhiji, and later Gandhiji started his constructive program after 1934. So friends, this brings us to the end of this particular video, and I hope you have enjoyed the walk or the Dandi March. And do like and subscribe to the channel if you have enjoyed this video, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest notifications from UPSC Logics. Thank you so much for watching, and Jai Hind.